Shit, I'm the best thing on her. Shit, I am the shit.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge for the east. Honestly, they can smell the blood in the beef, and they don't leave anything behind at the east.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the crawl and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five, I'm the kingpin.
Good afternoon, man. Another beautiful Monday. Back to talking some great sports. A lot going on this week. A lot going on this past week. But first things first, I want to have a moment of silence, man. I seen something come across the ticker this afternoon. That's disturbing. But before I get into that, let me definitely have a moment of silence for this brother. So that pic I just posted up on there, that's from a NFL player, former NFL player. His name is Vontae Davis. Used to play for the Colts, and I want to say I think he played for the Dolphins as well. But my time, I remember him playing for the Colts. Played 10 seasons in the NFL. Was a real good player. Definitely a real good player. He was drafted by the Dolphins, I believe, who was drafted back in first round pick in 2009. Got traded to the Colts in 2012 and that's where he finished out his career at until he played like one season. Not even a full season, like a few games with the Buffalo Bills. So I don't know if y'all remember about a certain player that quit in the middle of the game. He retired in the middle of the game. He was just done. He was done. So they kind of speculated that he had some issues that he was dealing with, right? You know, he had some things he had going on between his ears that just wasn't right. Now, some may say maybe it's because of the CTE, you know, the multiple, hits to the head or anything like that. I don't know, but he had a whole lot going on. So I remember hearing about that, you know. It's crazy, you know, the young man was only 35 years old, and they found him in the South Florida home. They don't suspect no foul play. Now, you know, what I'm hearing is suicide. I don't even know if you can use that word on YouTube, but if you can't, you know, it is what it is. I deal with the penalty or whatever the case may be. But you hate seeing stuff like that. You hate hearing stuff like that, man, really. I don't know if any of y'all who ever had members of your family who may have attempted suicide or was successful in it. It's not good. Yeah, he quit at halftime. I remember that story, man. I remember watching the game and them talking about it. It was just done. But the brother had some demons he was dealing with. The brother had some demons he was dealing with, and it's just unfortunate. And it doesn't look like it got any better, especially when you get the news that you're hearing today. Man, that brother was only 35 years old, man. He had a whole lot of life to live. A whole lot of life to live. So I hate hearing stories like that. I could kind of relate because I lost a cousin that way who took his own life. You know, and now you sending your family through all these emotions, and they got all of these unanswered questions they can never get answers to. So I don't know if he had any kids, if he had a wife or a girlfriend, whatever the case may be, or any other family members. But to put them in that type of situation, man, it's tough. It's really tough. So I hate to hear that, you know, so my prayers go out to him and his family. And hopefully they can come together and get through this. Especially if there's kids involved, man. You really don't want to see that. You really don't. It's really bad. It's just tragic to read stories like that. You know what I'm saying? To see somebody take their lives. You know, so with that being said, let's keep it moving. You know, let's keep it moving. I just wanted to make sure I bring that up because it's serious. Look, I talk about black men protecting yourself at all times. I talk about, you know, take care of your mental and your physical and all those things. That's important. It's very important. So with that being said, man, if that means you need to go and have a conversation with somebody, man, if that's what you need to do, then make sure you do it, fellas. That means you you know, you need to get into a group of men who's going to be able to uplift you and encourage you and to help you through with whatever issues you're dealing with. You do that. Some type of peer group, if that's what you need, to put you in the right space, the right frame of mind. I think that's a great idea. Look, I will never, you'll never be the one to hear me talk down about therapy. I believe in it. I understand it. I agree with it. It is a great thing for those who need it. It's a great thing for those who pour into it and get into what they putting out of it, or getting out of it what they put into it. I'm sorry. It's definitely necessary. And then you have the people who don't, detractors who don't believe in it. Okay, cool. But let me say this: don't shit on it for those who do. Don't shit on it for those who do need it, for those who do seek it, who feel like that's their way of coping with whatever they're going through. Whatever they're going through. So let's talk about some lighter stuff, right? Man, it's rough. I hate to see that. But with that being said, man, look, we got a men's Final Four together. I know y'all seen the thumbnail, and I posted all the teams that's on the thumbnail is the teams that made to the Final Four. So you have UConn, who's the defending champs, back in the Final Four. You have them going against Alabama. Now, Alabama, I think it's been their first time. I think it's what I read somewhere. It's their first time making it to the Final Four. I believe that's what it said. Then you have Purdue, who is another #1 seed, and they are going against the Cinderellas of the dance, North Carolina State. Now, they haven't been since '83. I think Purdue hasn't been since 1980. So you got some teams that's been before, but it's been a while. 83 and 80, it's a long time. It's a long time. Of course, UConn just went last season. They defended champs. But then you have teams like Alabama, who's never been before. So congratulations to the teams that made it to the Final Four. It's a great accomplishment. Out of the 68 teams that started off, only 4 left, 4 remain. The Final Four game is in Arizona. So, you know, shout out to those teams and that fan base who's going to be able to go out there and enjoy the beautiful weather, I'm assuming. Big G said, "What's up to you and the basement family?" Big brother, I appreciate that. UConn versus NC State for the finals. Is that your prediction? I can see that. Look, I picked UConn as my champion. That's who I picked in my bracket. UConn for the win for the title. NC State, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. But look, they're a great story. I'm familiar with that coach because he used to coach down here. Kevin Keys used to be an assistant for Rick Pitino down here at the University of Louisville. So I'm familiar with him. I remember seeing him on the circuit at a few high school games because we had a couple of players they was trying to recruit to U of L while he was an assistant coach there. My man E said, "What's up, man? Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening, brother. We're just here to talk about sports. Talk about the Final Four and who's going to be participating and who's going to win it." But so I'm familiar with the guy. But he's look, got him a job at NC State First couple of years was not good at all. You know, he was pretty much a whipping boy, I guess, you know. But then he started to turn around, started to get some, accumulating some wins, and the good thing about NC State, they was patient with him. They gave him time. Some schools, man, they shit 2-3 years, you done. You ain't gonna get it, man. They cut you loose. Now, is it high expectations or overinflated expectations? I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it, right? But they just Cinderellas. Look here, man. 11 seed, double-digit seeded team. Only way they got in the tournament because they had to win their way in. That's it. They're not getting in the NCAA tournament without winning the ACC title. And that's what they did. And now, they're in the Final Four. They not only beat the number 1 seed, they beat the number 4 seed. They in there. They are in there. So, congratulations to NC State, man. Congratulations to them. I like I said, I didn't see that coming. I promise you I didn't. I promise you I didn't. Didn't see it coming at all. A pleasant surprise because everybody wants to root for dog. You just hope your team ain't the one they playing against and they get beat. That's what you hope. You don't want to be the guy to say, man, yeah, I like the underdog, but they beat my team. Yeah, that's not good. That's not. You don't want to be bragging about that or saying that. Let that be your claim to glory. You're saying, oh man, they say, man, what do you think about that team? Yeah, you did nice, but they beat my team on the way to get there. So then what? so then what? Now you the laughing stock talking about, man, your team lost it. What happened to my team? Now, of course, Oklahoma didn't make Oakland. God bless, Lord forgive me. Oakland didn't make it past the second round because they lost to NC State. How ironic how that all works out. Crazy, but that's just the way it is. Like I said, you just hope you're not the team that's a victim of this upset. That's happening with them. So I'm not a Duke fan. I'm care less. NC State didn't beat my team, but I don't have a problem with rooting for them. I don't have no interest in him other than wanting to see another upset happen. And look, I think they could beat Purdue. Now, with that being said, I don't think if they try to play a half-court game with Purdue, I think Purdue's going to kill them. That's just my opinion. What's going on, my man O'Shea? What's going on tonight? Hopefully all is well. Harmonize, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't even see your poster. I apologize. How you doing? My man Smitty. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. I think if they get into a half-court game, it's going to be rough for NC State. But if they play up and down, run, that big boy that Purdue guy that can't keep up. He can't keep up. He's a lumbering, slow, methodical type post type player, old school post player, which those are a dying breed. You won't see those in the college game really no more, and they definitely won't be in the NBA. Look here, let me say this. That dude is a 2-time leading scorer in college, player of the year, and he won't get drafted in the top 10 of the NBA draft. He won't. I know he let you down. That's what your ass get now. That's what you get. Oh man. So right now we got two of the teams that's in the women's Final Four. So you got South Carolina, who's currently going to their fourth Final Four, four straight. Dawn Staley, she's that chick, man. She's that chick. He said, I'm out. I got one team left at me. I got the defending champs, so I'm still in there. I don't know how much I'm gonna win off of them, but I still got them left to root for. So we'll see. We'll see. Look, don't let me get no farther. I gotta make sure I start doing this. I gotta make sure my action figure and album of the week. So, action figure is Daredevil, as y'all seen behind me. Album of the week, Slick Rick, The Adventures of Slick Rick is album of the week. When I got that album right there, I was in Lexington. They had a big old Comic-Con down there. And so I was down there and really didn't find much. I ain't gonna lie. Let me say, I think I came out with like 3 things when I was down there. I think that was it. I came out with like three items. And if y'all check out the members only video, if y'all ain't had the opportunity, please subscribe and become a member. If you check out the members only video, I showed the 3 things I ended up finding. So I only found like 3 things. So while I was down, I said, let me go to a record store while I'm down here. So I went to a record store and I ended up finding that Slick Rick album. Now, that was the only album I bought. I think that album cost me like damn near $40. Of course, it's brand new album. Brand new album. Still wrapped in the seal. Haven't had the opportunity to play it yet, but we definitely will hear it soon. But yes, that's the only thing I ended up getting. Really, that I felt like was probably well. Let me take it back. There is actually figure that I did go down there, and I've been looking for probably about 2 years that I got. But beyond that, that album was it. Slick Rick, a children's story. That's one of them classics. Y'all don't know nothing about that, but y'all definitely need to check it out. Check it out on YouTube. Now, for you young cats, you probably don't really, it's probably not gonna really do it for. But somebody my age and my age group, we remember that. We remember that. So that's my action figure album of the week. It was a good weekend. Good morning. Now I'm hurting. My man B Smooth said if Eddings is in foul trouble, they might lose. Yeah. Look here, man. The good thing about NC State, man, they got 2 centers they run with. And usually the bigger one, man, he's a more slow, methodical type. So that's what I'm saying. He's probably not going to get as much playing time if they smart. I will play the other guy more because he's a more up and down. He's more fast paced. He can run the floor. I mean, he's like a gazelle, man. He's running. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta I would that he'd be the guy I would play more so because I'm gonna put more pressure on make that big man defend, Eddie's defend. I don't think he's a good defender. Of course he's a big space eater, pretty much all he is. So I would definitely my man Matthew said, I like Daredevil. The hell with Slick Rick. I understand. Well, man, if you ain't shit, are you? You ain't shit. Oh man, but no, I like I like I like NC State that game, man. I like NC State to pull off another upset. So I think B Smooth one said UConn and NC State in the championship game. I can see it. I can see it. Uh, like I said, for the ladies, you have the Final Fours going. Matter of fact, one's in play right now. Iowa is playing against LSU for the right to go to the Final Four, as well as the UConn and USC. So you got that Juju girl. She's tough. I've seen her play one game. I ain't watched a lot of her games, but I've seen her play one game. So she's tough. Matter of fact, it was I tell you game I watched. It was against Oregon State. That's the game I watched. She's tough, man. She's a tough little girl. I ain't gonna lie. But you got those two games tonight. The funny thing about this is UConn and NC State are both in the Final Four, right? You could have the same teams in the women's bracket. You can have UConn make it to the Final Four tonight and NC State. They already there. NC State has the men and women in the Final Four right now. And the thing about the women's, it's not really a lot of upsets. If you go chalk from a bracket in the women's, you pretty much got a nice bracket. You pretty much spot on. Ain't a lot of upsets going on. It's not. I mean, you're gonna have your one here or two, or there. But for the most part, they chalk. Ain't a lot of upsets going on. So it's what it is. So right now, I was the number 1 seed, and I think LSU's a 3 seed. And then you have UConn is 3 seed, and USC is a 4. I'm sorry, USC is a 1, and I think UConn is a 3 too. So you look, that's the way it is in the women's game. Ain't a lot of upsets happening. Not a lot of upsets at all. Misery Loves Company said facts. It's the way it is. It's just not a lot of upsets in the women's game. It's the way it's played. Now, I would think it'd be more, but that's like the rich is rich. They not letting you poor souls sneak up on us and getting your way in. Ain't none of that going on. Ain't too many Cinderellas in the women's game. you gonna get your Cinderellas in the first, maybe second round. That's it, maybe, and you only gonna get one. Ain't like you gonna have a bunch of double seeds going to the Final Four. No, sir. That's not happening. Them girls be balling. Now, I haven't watched ever since my college basketball team lost. I ain't watched a full game. Now I caught some highlights here and there, or some plays here and there of the men's game. I haven't watched a full game. Now the girls, I've watched a couple games. I watched South Carolina play against Indiana, and I watched South Carolina play against Oregon State. 2 good games. Indiana had them. She let them off the hook. That's what happens. I watched the Oregon State Notre Dame game. I watched that. That was a good game. Notre Dame is tough. The Notre Dame women's is tough, man. I think they're a year away. Let me say that right now. They're a year away. By next year, they're gonna be a factor for sure. And they had a good season this year. Man. I mean, I can't take it from them. They had a good season this year. They just came up a little bit short. That's it. But I think they're a year away. I think this time next year, Notre Dame girls gonna be back on top of the ACC. they're going to be back on top of the ACC. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Like I said, women's Final Four is going to be good. I think it's going to got a lot of good matchups worth watching. What's wrong with this dude, man? Come on, man. Really? Yeah, I mean, so some old fishing term that we used to use when you fish, you let the fish out the hook. You're just gonna make automatic Dennis Green. That's his turn. You realize he didn't say it when he was with the Vikings. He was with the Arizona Cardinals when he said this. That's when we came back and buzzed that ass, huh? But nonetheless, you're gonna let some old fishing turn, and you're gonna claim it to your old former head coach, man. Lord rest his soul. But we're not gonna let you do that, Matthew. The hell with your team. These are facts. These are facts. Look, man. Again, I watched a few of these women's games, and I was really impressed. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch too many women's basketball games. I definitely watch no damn WNBA game. You're not gonna get me to watch that. I gotta lose a bet to watch them. They are trash. But I've grown to have a fun for watching a women's college game. So that's been pretty entertaining, especially these matchups, man. You know, like this game right here, the Iowa and the LSU. That's a great matchup. Juju playing against UConn. That's going to be a good matchup. So I'm gonna definitely make sure I sneak and kind of cut my eye over at the game and make sure I check out the score every once in a while. But yeah, I mean, those are great games. I mean, look, it's going to be a great Final Four. I'm looking forward to both of the men's and women Final Four games. Doubt if I watch any of the men. I don't know. I might get bored one day and watch it. It's kind of hard when your team's not in it. You know what I'm saying? But being I have to do a sports show, I guess I should be watching it. Yeah, I guess I should be watching it. But with that being said, let me say this. I watched a boxing match, and I don't know if y'all remember Cruz. They call him the Pit Bull. So he had a fight this weekend. It was on Prime pay-per-view. They charged like $70 for that. But of course, boy, he has an app to take care of all that. I ain't got. Let me stop. So I don't want nobody mess around try to get me hemmed up. But I did get to see the fight. Now the big fight, it wasn't no good. Because man, once my man got his head cut, running to my man's elbow. Because let me tell you this, my man didn't hit it with the elbow. He ran into it. You know what I'm saying? He's dunking. Looked like he's dunking a punch, and then ran into the elbow, and didn't even run into the bottom part of the elbow. Looked like he ran into the side of it and split his head open, man. God, what? His head was leaking. But they kept trying to put that, I guess, looked like Vaseline or petroleum jelly or something on his head to clog it. It wasn't working. Man, it wasn't. I mean, they was taking that shit on. It wasn't helping him. He was just leaking like a faucet. Bleeding. My lady, oh, they need to stop this. That girl gone in the other room. You don't need to be watching. If you get all squeamish on this, you go in the other room, go watch Judge Judy or something. You keep hearing talk about all this blood and squeamish, and it's just leaking down his spine. But it was bad. I ain't gonna lie. She might have been right. It was pretty bad. I mean, he was bleeding bad. I mean, the dude couldn't even get out of corner and started bleeding again. Just dripped down his head. And then soon little buddy hit on him. It just started streaming down. His face was all bloody. I mean, you could tell it bothered his eyesight. You know, he's steadily trying to wipe. You know what I'm saying? And that's not working. He's probably making it worse for real. I mean, it was bad. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna keep honest. I didn't even finish watching the fight. They got to the 10th round. I said, I'm done watching this. It's not even that good. It was boring. I don't even know who actually ended up winning that last fight because I was stopped watching it. I was so bored. But I tell you this, the Cruz fight, oh man. He gave little buddy the business. I can't say little buddy because Cruz only like 5'2", 5'3" to the most. And he was teeing off on him. He was teeing off on my man. Wasn't nothing they could do with him. Nothing. But man, he just kept going in there like a little bully. Beast move, I already know. Depending on who you ask, Cruz won that fight. Depends on who you ask. I'm just saying. But it was a good fight. So now, he has a title. It's as long. I think his whole family was into boxing or former boxers. But he has a title now, so he's a belt holder. There's about 25 of them belts out there floating around. You know how they go. So, but he is a belt holder. So shout out to the brother Cruz for retaining the belt. What does it say? The fight hurt me too much. With all that blood flinging everywhere. Matthew, can you believe your buddy Hank put me out of the room because I was bloody squeamish? Look her back. I don't want to hear all this about this blood, but come on, man. Come on, man. Haney versus Garcia. Look, I'm not ready to give my prediction just yet, but it's coming soon. I believe it's coming soon. Just not ready to give my prediction just quite yet. No, not just yet. Yeah. But I do like Haney. Just not in that fight just yet. I need to do some more studying. So, Hank is a savage. And look at this dude steady agreeing with it. You a butthole, Matthew. I believe he is, damn it. It's a damn bully. Right. That bully. God bless. Look here. I don't care what they say about me. I ain't no damn bully. Don't y'all believe it either. I'm a good, kind-hearted type person. I don't know what they talking about. Let me drop this link, man. I don't calling me a damn bully. That's blasphemy. Blasphemy. How dare they say some stuff like that? But to me, I thought that Cruz fight was the best fight. I don't understand why that wasn't look. Watching the fight, think about it, man. I don't see why it wasn't a main event fight. But I guess, them other two was supposed to be the better fighter. I really wasn't that impressed. It's just, I don't know. I think once my man got the cut, it kind of took away from the fight. You know what I'm saying? It really did. It didn't make it as even as it was. But let me also say this. I think he said he just picked up the fight like 3 to 4 weeks. The guy only had like 3 to 4 weeks to get ready for the fight. My man, he was tall. I think he's like 6'3". And the other dude was probably about 5'9", 5'10", something like that. So I again, I wasn't that impressed with it. I thought the Cruz fight was way better. I thought, they put on Cruz put on a better show. Now, the other guy was a title holder, and I thought, he would give more of a fight. He really didn't. I mean, it was like one-sided. I mean, he whooped that man so bad. The man started to talk about Easter and all that. And he looked like he was out of it. He looked like he knocked the sense out of his ass. I mean, he was so glass-eyed, looking crazy. Again, like I said, he talking about Easter and all this. What are you talking about, man? That man that knocked the shit out of your ass. What's wrong with you? He was talking crazy. Talking about the damn Easter. I said, man, you might as well talking about the damn Easter bunny while you at it. That's how he was sounding out there. So, yeah, it was rough. He was out there looking bad, for real. I mean, I the last time I seen Terrence Crawford probably was the last fight that, man, I seen a boxer looking real bad out there with Earl Spence. Yeah, he that's how he looked. Looked so confused, dazed. And I think, look, the referee gave him a lot of grace because he probably could have stopped it around earlier than he did. But he gave him opportunity to try to regain his composure and regain himself, and that didn't work. He gave him another extra round and still didn't work. It made it worse because he beat bricks off his man a little bit more. So, I thought it was a great fight. That fight. The fight after that, trash. The fight after that, I thought was just trash. But it is what it is. But let's get back to talking about this basketball thing. There's a coach tonight, Kim Mulkey. She's a little hothead. She's a firefly. She's crazy. But she keeps talking about this interview or this release of this article by the Washington Post, and she keeps talking about, but they haven't even released the article, but she keeps talking about suing them. I'm trying to figure out, what are they going to say? What is this article about to be about that she's so gun-ho? What about this article says, hold on, you dead wrong for doing this? I mean, man, there must be some stuff in this article. Now I'm interested in knowing what this article's about. Why? Because she keeps talking about how she's going to sue them. Well, what are they about to release? What is about to be said? So you got that situation. Then you got the situation where UCLA played LSU. And so, guy read articles, kind of really probably doing too much. He said some probably stuff that was really over the line. And now they talking about it, have like some racist and sexist undertones. Well, I don't know about the sexist part. The racist part, I can understand. But the sexist part, I mean, you're talking about both the girls, and I don't know. They were talking about this writer was some racist and sexist undertone about his article. I don't know. I didn't read the article. I really don't care about the article. It to me, it sounds like this Kim Mulkey looking for some way to motivate her team, to have that that me against the world type mindset or agenda that you're trying to push. Look here, you're the defending champs. What else do you need to motivate you? Why would you need an article like this to motivate you, and you are the defending champs? You get the opportunity playing against a team that you beat to win the title. That right then and there should be motivation. You playing against one of the hottest girls in college basketball, and a Clark girl. That right there should motivate you. The leading all-time scorer amongst women's and college basketball. That ought to motivate you. I mean, I don't know why you need some crazy ass article to motivate you. I don't understand that. But, who's to say about what people need to motivate them? Who's to say they need certain things like that? Back in the day, they said Jordan needed used to make up stuff in his head just to get himself going. Maybe that's what they doing. I don't know. Maybe they doing these things and saying these things and creating these narratives to get them mentally pumped and hyped to play the next game, a game like this. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. Look here. Let me say this. We all know LSU gonna look good, probably against everybody they play. But there's one team that they don't look good against that beats them every time they play, and that's that bullet down in South Carolina. They them big bullies. LSU cannot beat them. Even on their best year, when they won a title last year, they couldn't beat South Carolina. South Carolina got beat by Iowa. That's the only thing that helped LSU. They couldn't beat that bully. I watched them in the regular season. I watched them playing against each other in the SEC championship game. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't do nothing with them. Grab ankles is all they could do. Shit. That's all they could do. Grab ankles, accept whatever they had to accept, because they couldn't beat them. And I don't think that's going to be any different. I think if they meet in the championship again, I think South Carolina going to do what South Carolina does. And I think LSU going to suffer the same fate that LSU does. And that's take another L. So then they end up beating them 3 times within one season. Now, we all know that's hard to do. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. But the team I think could do such a thing? South Carolina. South Carolina is that team that could do that. South Carolina's been undefeated in the regular season. It's second year they went undefeated. South Carolina. Totally different squad. Team who started for them and champion when they won a championship, they not started. They all new starters. They played last season. Now, of course, some of them returning from last season, but they didn't get to play for the title. Oh. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I say this: you got your hands full when you play South Carolina. You just do. Man, I enjoy watching South Carolina play. Man, that's one of those teams. You can watch and be entertained by. I like Dawn Staley as a coach. I remember seeing her play. I remember seeing Dawn Staley play in college at Virginia. I remember that. So, seeing them playing hard and with that certain tenacity about them, I see that because that's the way That's the way Dawn Staley played. So I'm not surprised by the way they coaches her team and the way they play and the way they interact and how tough they play. I'm not surprised by this. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Because they embody her mindset, her abilities, the way she played. She played that tough, hard-nosed ball, man. So definitely looking forward to it. And then she's from Philadelphia. You know that they take on that hard type persona. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be a good Final Four with them. Definitely gonna be that. But we'll see what happens. So right now, for those who are not watching, LSU is up 34-30. And here we go. My buddy, Travel One at North and Hink in the basement. Greetings, Hink. Fun-loving. Constantly effective. Well-versed. Excellent assistant lady. First lady. Aloha, Hink. Quick flyby both. Enjoy your evening. Hink. The sports cruiser. Right on, Travel One. Hopefully you hit the like button while you was here. And any for y'all who haven't had the opportunity, please hit the like button for your boy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Man, I'm look. When I say it's gonna be a good Final Four, I'm talking about the women. This means I don't know what we're gonna get. Of course, like I said, I picked UConn to win it all. I don't. I think that's they the team to beat. You know what I'm saying? I think they the team to beat, and I don't see. I don't care if it's Purdue. I don't care what they're not gonna do nothing with them. They play good half court offense. They could get up and down the court. They got a big man who can get up and down the court, so that won't be a problem. So definitely looking forward to that. But as far as women, it's gonna be competitive. It's definitely gonna be competitive. It's already heated up right now. I ain't gonna lie. This girl's game is heating up. They going blow for blow. I'm letting you know right now. They are going blow for blow. And so, if you're not watching, please, y'all check it out after y'all get done watching my show today. I appreciate that. Travel One said to the next time. Oh boy, Travel One, I've seen your comments on these other shows. I see how you be doing, man. I see how you be doing. Taking your shots at the guys. I see what you're doing. You don't be acting right. You don't be playing nice. Now you come over, you play nice with me. You used to not play nice. You used to can't stand Hink. I don't Travel One. Why couldn't you stand Hink, man? I mean, you used to say little slick shit to me. What's up with that? Why did Travel One have issues with Hink? How could anybody in their right mind have an issue with me? I'm a nice person. For the most part. For the most part. At least I think I am. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry. Look at this bush. Look at this. Look at this, man. It's this whole protection crap. What are we doing here? Jesus Christ, boy. That woman come up there and shoot the three about 2 2 feet behind the 3-point line. She's just unconscious. God bless. I mean, and then you're hearing, that my man Ice Cube, she's gonna keep firing up threes. Jeez, I know it's smart. My man Ice Cube, the rumor has it they offered her a $5 million big 3 deal. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is at all, but that's a hell of a deal if she gets that. Now, of course, we know she's not gonna make that in the WNBA. Not in the WNBA salary anyway. Now, maybe in endorsement, she could probably get that. But as far as the salary, I don't see her making it. But man, if you could pull something like that off, that's a really big get, man. That's a hell of a selling point you're gonna have. Especially if she be the first female in the WNBA. Damn. Her being the first female, #1 scorer in college basketball. That'd be a great gift for the man. I would definitely be I'll be interested to see how that pans out. Now, for those who don't know, NBA the Big Three is a league of former pro players. I can't say all former NBA players because there's a mixture of players that played overseas and all that good stuff. So they're former pros that's playing in the Big Three. And so you would definitely have a lot of bragging rights to go in there and compete in the Big Three amongst all those dudes, even the old dudes. And I don't see her being too successful because they ain't gonna do but whoop her ass, beat her up, back her down. You got to keep her out once that 3-point circle. She can't come in. Don't bring that weak stuff in here. That's not gonna fly. But if she's able to stay out on the perimeter, why not? I don't know how successful she'll be. But, I guess it's can't always hurt to try it. Huh? Can't hurt to try it at all. I'll probably watch one game maybe just to see how she pans out. I ain't gonna sit there and say I want to watch every game of the Big Three with her playing. I don't know about that because it might not be nice because they're gonna whoop her ass. They're gonna give her hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one of those things you can't really, you don't really want to go light on because at the same time you want to keep the integrity of the game. But at the same time, you do want to, you want to have a good showing. It's more let me say this. To me, I think it seems like more so of a political statement than anything. I don't know if that was a real offer. I was just for press. Who knows? But it sounds good. It definitely sounds good. Oh boy. Well, guys, I don't know. We got this guy. He just popped up. He just like a bad nightmare. You know what I'm saying? He comes up. He refers to whatever statement I made to his former coach, like his former coach is a cliche for all great slogans and statements. The guy here, man, he's a raggedy Minnesota fan and a sorry Cleveland fan. He don't know no better. He don't know no better. And my heart goes out to the brother because man, his team ain't never won anything. You know what I'm saying? No titles ever won. I mean, probably close team had a chance was Minnesota, and they found some way to jack that off. Oh yeah, Matt, you gonna take that slogan too? Are you gonna take that slogan? Say, Dennis Green said that too.
That's pretty messed up, man. That's the type of introduction is that, man. Hey, you a dirty dude, man. I'm like, dang, he's going off.
Why I gotta be dirty, man? Why I gotta get the dirty title?
Yes, man. Like, okay, you leave with the negativity with the team. Then you talking about raggedy. Come on, man. You ain't leave with no good attitude at all. That's messed up, man. Nah, man. Honestly, man, I got NC State winning it, man. I don't think UConn gonna do it.
So hold on. So you got UConn and NC State in the final. Is that what you said? And you got NC State winning, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I really want to it might be a little, I'm lowering down the mic. My wife up there praying with the kids, so don't mind the noise.
Nah, you fine. You fine. I mean, I know the shower curtain's in full effect. I understand what's going on.
Hey, man, even when I say something good, you still find a way to take it.
No, but so you saying it's gonna be 1983 all over again? Jimmy Valvano all over again. Phi Slamma Jamma versus NC State. Upset.
I guess so, because I think they're going to take UConn, because obviously Alabama ain't going to win.
Look, I'm not going to say it won't happen, because the best team don't always win. That's how it is in when you're playing ball, college ball. The best team doesn't always win. So if NC
by
State,
it not being a series, you're right.
If NC State end up doing that, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I promise you I wouldn't. Because look, LSU wasn't the best team last year. South Carolina was the best team in women's college basketball, but they didn't win it. They lost to Iowa. And Iowa beat LSU for the title. That's just the way it is. The best team doesn't always win. UConn wasn't the best team last year, but they end up winning the title. So sometimes you got to get lucky, man. I say you rather be lucky than good.
Yeah, I give you that. Just like when LeBron got that break against the Spurs when Bosh, I think he hit it to Ray Allen or something he did. So yeah, I mean you gotta get a little lucky sometimes. I give you that. But I think, but you know what though? Because Purdue ain't gonna be easy though. In my opinion, because that slow 7 foot man, look, he a problem, man. In college ball, he a problem. Like you said, he might not be top 10 in the NBA, but college, hey, yeah, it's gonna be a little different, man. So that's why I said I'm going with NC State though, ultimately. But I don't think I wouldn't be ultimately shocked either if Purdue beat him.
But you know something though. If NC State runs, that big boy gonna be in trouble. He's too slurfoot, man. He's slow, he's methodical, and he can't keep up. And they got a five they can run with. You know what I'm saying? They do. And when he runs, it's nothing they can do. That's when they rotate the big boy out. Now, if you got the big boy in, they not running. Because big boys like a big old elephant going up and down the court, man. Like, take him forever. Like, damn, we got to wait for his big ass to set up the offense.
I mean, you're right, but I'm just looking at it like, okay, let's just say Yeah, okay. That's what I said. College ball is a little different, so I'm not gonna go against that because I don't know if the coaches can outcoach that. They athleticism, not really athleticism, but yeah, they athleticism.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
definitely
I'm
gonna
not
be.
saying that they elite athletes, but they have more athletic than them than Purdue. So I wouldn't.
Mhm.
I'm not putting a whole lot of eggs in Purdue basket.
Mm. Hold on, Matthew. Let me. It's my son. Call. Hold on.
All right. Okay. So while he's on mute, let's just say this: the Vikings are the team to beat. The Vikings are better than the Bears. He missing out on Justin Fields. He hurting right now. So y'all super chat him as much as you can, but let him know the Vikings are better than the Bears. Okay. I think he back, y'all. Hold on. I think he back.
So hold on, man. Hold on. You took on my shoulders. Yeah.
Hey,
Is it,
don't edit that out either. Let it play. Let it play out.
is that what we doing? Is that
Hey
what we
man,
doing?
yeah, you gave me that sorry intro, man. So I got to give my little give back, man. But yeah, man, like I said, and with that whole 5 million, you talking about what? So how true you think that was? That 5 million Ice Cube offered old girl.
You said what, big man?
How true you think that 5 million offer to that girl was from Ice Cube?
It makes sense.
But you
I
think
don't know. I don't know if it's real, but it makes sense. Why not? If you could get her, Caitlin Clark, to play in the Big Three, now you kind of touching on the different fan base. You get the ladies now. Now you bring the women's in.
yeah, that's what I'm
You know,
guessing. That's why they doing it.
and so that would definitely be a big plus for Ice Cube and a Big Three for sure. But I don't. As far as it being true and factual, I don't know.
Because I
I don't
guess the
know.
5 million would go, of course, what about 2 years maybe?
Yeah, it'd probably be like a 2-year deal,
Yeah.
2 season.
I mean, because it
I
would
mean,
be easy for her because
yeah, because they only play I think like
like
10
15
to
games,
yeah. It's not like it's I mean,
and then
it's not as much as the AAU season. You
and
know what
then
I'm saying?
and then the cities they go to, it's not taxing on the body. So honestly, I don't know what her NIL deals are like, but I might would do it just to put some pressure on the WNBA. Like y'all got to up y'all antes because I'm definitely a top 3 pick that forego WNBA for something else. That
But
don't mean
see,
I still can't go to the WNBA. I just can't go in this year.
with the NBA, I think the WNBA, I think the Indiana Fever is the one who has the first overall pick.
Mm.
So she's projected to be the first overall pick in the draft.
See what I'm
So,
saying? If she were to say no, I'm going with Ice Cube, the one that's beefing with the NBA. Man, that'd be something to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. Now I don't know what endorsements he could offer through sponsors that probably would come with the big three that'd make her want to do it on. You know what I mean? But that would be interesting to see how they play that out. Because obviously WNBA might even hit her with shoot. We offer this sponsor, Pepsi, this, and that. If you go with us,
but
they may
Matthew,
not be the payout right.
but Matthew, some WNBA ain't got enough money to pay her. They not paying
But that's
them
what.
players. So whatever she gets in endorsements from Ice Cube, it's gonna be icing on the cake. You get a $5 million save for a 2-season deal.
Yeah.
To the most play, like I said, 15 probably regular season games and maybe another for the playoffs. Another 10, maybe about total of 20 games for the season, maybe 25 games for the whole season. So if that's the case, that's nothing to her.
So I guess you would have to depend on what type of person is she? Is she one of those, oh, I'm doing this because I love the WNBA so much, I've always wanted to play in WA? Or is it more of a, I'm trying to make money, but I know I love basketball? I don't know what her personality is like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if she like just,
she better be thinking about that money because there ain't no big money in the WNBA.
yeah,
All your money.
I'll be the capitalist, man. I'm like, hey, man, I love the WNBA, but man, y'all ain't paying like this. Y'all ain't paying like Ice Cube. I gotta go, man. Hate me if you want to. I'll be there in 2 years.
But I don't know. I don't know if the WNBA season overlaps with the big three. I don't know.
WNBA might hate on Ice Cube and say, if you go with him, you can't come with us. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, being that the WNBA is the NBA sponsored the WNBA, you might be right.
Yeah, because Adam Silver. I think he got a lawsuit against Adam Silver because he said they are, like, I guess playing him he's saying, I'm not trying to stop y'all from players coming to y'all. I'm not trying to recruit them from y'all. They can play with y'all, but like, why can't I be a funnel to y'all? Like, maybe y'all see some players that play good on my league that y'all sign from us. Why can't it be the same way, vice versa? But that's what he was complaining about like a year or two ago. He felt like they was suppressing his arenas, like arenas he tried to play in. So hey, I think they should just give him a shot, man. Not give him a shot because he's really not their competitor. You know what I mean? Can't compete with them. I don't even think he's really trying to. He might be somewhat, but not like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I would watch though.
You ain't gonna get in trouble being out there late out, are you, man? Before the street lights come on, you got used to back in the day. You had to be in the house.
Here we go with this. Well, I tell you what, he ain't even trying to follow the conversation. He thinking of how he gonna take shots at me. This guy is something else, boy.
Hey, Matthew, I got to, because when you gonna sit on her, come here, talk about how good Minnesota is, we not having it. This propaganda. I'm trying to have a legit conversation. Let my son call him. After my show, you gonna talk about the dang on Minnesota Vikings.
Man, look, I'm trying to keep the show with some keeping the show good, so they don't just see me looking at you. I'm trying to bring something to the table, man. I see what you are, man. You a user, man. I'm in the back. You taking shots at me before I even get on there. I'm like, oh, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep the show going by talking about a good sports team, not a terrible one. And then you take shots. Now you saying I can't be outside. But I'm trying to help you so you don't hear my wife screaming, praying to the kids. So, I'm trying to help you out, man. You something else, man.
So mama's in her verbal abuse the kids.
Hey, man, when she get to praying and she get to going, like, you can't tell if she praying or she going off. So, hey, man, let me just go ahead and get out here. But they clip his face.
So she ended up speaking in tongues and praying over the home. Matthew trying to get up out of here.
See how he twisted. Oh man, this dude.
I want to take my man. Outside the house.
Oh man, this guy, man. This kind of crazy. But I know it, man. I can't even finish all I'm gonna say, man. This dude.
Oh God, that's funny.
But honestly though, that's my take on those two topics, man. Like I said, I think I don't really know. So you saying you think the number one pick. I keep forgetting her name. You think she didn't kick him out? Big Mufasa dirty, man. He calls me with the squad. He over here.
Mufasa, I think she did for real. I ain't gonna lie. I think she.
Man, y'all crazy.
put it out. She said, "I need time.
I
need time for the Lord to work His magic. To do His thing in His home." And look, that's why I keep looking back like at y'all. Be worried about.
No, I'm trying to see. I see the lights on. Trying to see if they peeking out through the window. Like, hey, what you doing out there?
Hey, she gonna hit that thing twice. Click, 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 click. I mean, that's what that means, Matthew. You know what it is.
You niggas ain't shit, man. That's messed up, man. Dang. Okay, let me finish what I'm about to say. Y'all distracting me, man. Like I said, this dude, I forgot what I was about to say.
All right, let's get back on. You talking about Clark and but
that's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah. So you think she gonna beat LSU?
I don't know. I don't think it really matters because I don't see
LSU was winning, right?
Excuse me. You said what?
LSU winning right now, right?
It's halftime and it's tied, 45-45.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it matters because if they play against South Carolina, they can't beat them big bullies. They can't beat them.
Yeah.
South Carolina is their bullies. They bully them every time. They beat them 3 times. I mean, the past 3 years they've been beating LSU.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna change if they play again. Of course, now your girl Angel sit there and said, "We're not scared of them. We fight them." I said, "They don't want you to be scared of them. They want you to keep on doing what y'all been doing. That's grab ankles. That's what they want you to do because they keep serving y'all asses like a fiend. Ain't shit you could do. You know what I'm saying? You said, thank you, big brother. Can I have another?"
Yeah.
I mean, look, if I beat your team 3 years straight and I done played you at least 2 times during the regular season, I'm beating you. That's 6 games. That's called ownership now, Matthew.
But this might be the one time that, hey, out of all them time.
You think it's the one, huh? You think maybe the championship games are the one?
Hey man, I'm always going with the sisters or the brothers. Man. That's from I'm always going with them. So, I know she more into the celebrity life than the. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Now I sound like them hating commentary. She's definitely a star, but I'm going with her, man. I'm going with her.
Who we talking about?
Talking about Reese. Is that her name Reese?
Yeah. Well, but you got to think. South Carolina, all the sisters on the South Carolina, plus you got a black coach.
Yeah, but huh?
No, I thought somebody was giving you the sign.
Oh no, I'm just looking. No, because it gets dark out here so early, man. I be looking like who? Oh man, look, they in their rooms, man. They good.
Okay.
They on spring break, so they up moving and shaking. But no, I would say, man, honestly, if I had to put money on it, white girl probably beat her. But my heart is saying I want LSU to win. Because everybody be saying because they say she do too much. They say the black girl always doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And she want to be a star more than a basketball player. I think they was didn't her coach or somebody come at her earlier this year? I think somebody did. So I kind of want her to win just to be like, in spite of all the mess.
She got suspended for a few games.
Yeah, I wanted to win in spite of that. Personally, she probably was doing too much this season. But hey, so what? You know what I'm saying? The kind of money they getting.
Big Mufasa said South Carolina will beat Angel Reese like a drum, Matthew. Look behind. Mama's back there with a pot of grits.
I'm about to go in the house, man, because I'm tired. To sure see.
Not a pot of grits.
Oh, man.
He said she ready about to Al Green your ass.
Nah, man, she ain't thinking about me, man.
It's like Al Green, baby. Throw that hot grits on it. Don't get out of line, Matthew. Lord ain't gonna save you this time.
Oh man, this is messed up, man. You can't be so. You ain't safe for internet, man. You ain't safe for internet, man. I tell you.
It's hard times out here. But no, man. Look. Truth be told, man. This LSU and our game, great matchup. To me, that's a Final Four type game for real. Not Elite Eight, but a Final Four type game. And this UConn and USC. That's going to be a hell of a matchup, man. To me, I mean, if you talk about the college matchup games, probably the matchups probably being with the women's basketball, with the storylines behind it. You know what I'm saying? You got Juju, a freshman, trying to make her, wield her.
I get it.
Final Four. Geno, what's my man Geno? Damn, he's trying to, remain the big bad on the women's college basketball. But I think Dawn Staley might be the new GOAT of college basketball. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mufasa wrong about this one, man. I know what the eye test is telling me, but I'm going with my girl Reese, man. I'm going with my girl Reese. I don't care what he talking about. He's still like Tampa Bay, so anybody think about what he talking about.
You gonna continue? You gonna take your little shot? Okay, I got you.
Hey, man,
I see.
He ain't on the panel, man. Mufasa, I gotta take it where I can.
Mufasa, we try to help the brother, man. He don't want to listen. He's one of them hard-headed dudes.
I gotta take my shots, man, because I know people gonna take their shots at me. I gotta give them where I can. Much as I be talking in the chats, I know they gonna be giving me some.
Oh man, I see you early in the chat, man, saying little slick stuff. I said,
"Hey man, hey man, that's how it is, man."
I said, I'm gonna let y'all live. Y'all was talking, y'all talking. I said, I'm gonna let them live, man. I said, they don't need me up, or they got enough.
But I look at it like this though. This is the happiest you're gonna be all season. So you might as well take it where you can get it.
What you saying?
I'm talking about you. You know what I'm talking about. This is the happiest you gonna be all season. So take it where you can get it. Kentucky already.
We gonna get back in the playoffs. I don't know what you're talking about, Matthew. But look here.
You said what now?
My man Big Mufasa said, trade us Justin Jefferson. Y'all want us. Y'all won't use it. Y'all won't use it.
Here you go. Man, is he tripping? He must be drinking something right now. So, cause he ain't finished that sentence, number one, and number two, he out of his damn mind. Think we got to give him Justin Jefferson. Yeah, hell no, he crazy. Yeah.
Hey, look here, y'all want to pay him, man. Y'all might as well give him up.
What you mean we overpaid him? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I know you think you probably go.
I said y'all don't want to pay him. Y'all don't want to give that man that contract. Y'all stand.
Oh yeah, we gonna pay him. We gonna pay him like we should have did Moss. We gonna get him right, and everything else gonna play play out. Why? You gonna see? Cause believe it or not, I ain't really worried about nobody in the division, but maybe the Lions. Damn, they a little more overrated than they overrated. So I ain't worried about that, man. How about them
Mufasa
Steelers?
say, "How about them Steelers, Hank?"
Yeah, how your boy get traded to be a backup, man? That's crazy.
The hell with the Steelers. They keep finding a way to take advantage of my squad. I mean, they did it with Claypool. Now they did it with Justin Jefferson. I mean, not Justin
Hold
Jefferson.
on. Didn't they
Justin
take
Fields.
Trubisky? Didn't they take Trubisky from y'all?
He got dealt to Buffalo. Then he went from Buffalo. He went to Pittsburgh. So yeah, I don't have no ill feelings against Pittsburgh. I like Mike Thomas, so black coach. I want to see him win. I want to see him big success. I hated that they ripped us off and we only got damn 6 pick for him. I thought that was some bull crap. But other than that, I ain't got no issues with the Seals, Mufasa, none at all. Now I can't stand Minnesota, Green Bay, or Detroit. I think they all trash. A team full of suck asses. But that's just my opinion. Hold on, Big Mufasa. She letting him back in the house. Y'all be. She let him back in the house. You got the all clear, guys.
This dude right here. Man, don't even lie. Can you hear me now?
What'd you say?
I would say don't end the line. Hold on, this thing actually funny up.
It sound low. We lost my man Matthew. Matthew had some technical difficulties. I don't know what happened to Matthew. I think he's got that Boost Mobile Obama phone service, and it just didn't make it. It just didn't make it. But no, I guess we gotta wait and see if he come back. Oh man. Oh man, look at these people. They're saying some crazy stuff in the chat. What's wrong with these people? Why would they say this stuff, man? All right, Matthew. You mean with the Obama phone going out? What happened?
No, the sound I couldn't hear you. I knew you was talking trash, but I'm like, I can't hear you.
You said I knew he was talking trash. Let me hear him get back up there so I can talk trash back to him. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I figured you said something. I'm like, let me hear him say. That's why I like, don't end the live, man. Don't end it. But no, man, look, I look at it like this. It's a good chance Justin Fields won't be on the Steelers come first week of the season.
Damn. He said, no, his Wi-Fi in the house. He don't want us to see that beating he's getting.
Oh, man. That's cool, man. Everybody get their little shot.
Hey, if you feel scared, Matthew, please blink twice.
That's messed up. That's messed up, man.
Oh, shucks, man. Hey. Oh, let me.
Yeah.
Matthew, we was talking about some things the other day, man. I think you said your lady's getting her realtor's license. I trying to get it.
Nah, she was trying to just get into that work. Well, she eventually gonna take that test that you talking about. But I know she's being like a notary / office loaner type person. You know what I'm talking? Not office loan. Loan officer, I think. I think that's what it's called.
Mm.
For you notify loans. So she's doing that, but then she wanted, like I said, she's trying to get into the kind of like what you do, like going to auctions, buying the houses, flipping them, or I think you can do not like I think it's an online purchases, not online. What they call them? Because I think the auction is not necessarily the hottest commodities no more. It's more like it's this other way you can get houses if you can catch the deals. Well, I forgot what it's called, man. But she been reading up on how to like on every Tuesday in our city, once a month. I think every month on Tuesday they have these auctions.
Mm.
And then like she trying to go to one of these places, try to catch a deal. But some of these places you can catch them online, and you don't never have to be at a court center and all that. So that's what she was thinking about trying to get. Cause the whole buy it, you might have to sit on it for a year because get them a chance to buy it back. Something along them lines you was talking about. That's what she's trying to get into. She's just trying to figure out how to really, really do it, not just kind of hear somebody word to mouth. I guess she in it now because she about to really try to do it. So yeah. So that's why I was trying to get some information. Just a little idea of like, is it as easy as you people say it is, or is it more like even though you may have only paid maybe 7,000 for the property, is it still a lot of other fees that's not really talked about or something? You know, that's the only thing I
Now,
was gonna really ask.
normally if you get it from an auction, whatever they sell for, that's it. There's no fees other than that. Only thing you have to worry about is paying property taxes.
Okay. So what if it's a lien on
That's
the
it.
house? That means you got to now
No,
take over that lien.
all that's clear. All that's clear. If it's being sold in the auction, you don't inherit none of the debt somebody else has. That's all white clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you won't get none of that.
Okay.
So
Well,
that's why I say if people can afford to do that and wait, don't have to really move in, as soon as you buy the house or the purchase the house, unless the house is already ready made, because you got some houses that are ready made, like them quick sales houses because they try to sell them because the people going through divorces, so they got to sell it and try to hopefully recoup some of the profit that they make from it and pay off any debt that need to pay off because they got to split the proceeds due to the divorce. You know what I'm saying? So you have a situation like that too. So, but no, if you selling about it, a house in auction, now whatever lien and all that, that's all done. That's all not, you won't inherit none of that. Only thing you have to pay, like I said, is whatever the house goes for, and then you have to pay, of course, the property tax every year.
okay.
So
Okay, that makes sense. I just
yeah,
all right.
that's all
I
you
see.
have over.
She probably know more of what exactly she was gonna do. I kind of was gonna kind of come in on the back end and try to see how it worked and try to work with her about it. Um, so I got some other stuff I'm gonna try to do. I'm trying to get some of these vending machines going and things like that. But
Old
yeah,
school
man,
vending machine.
nah. It's I saw like, well, I guess you could say it's that way. But I've been looking online like it's a lot of little companies that are kind of treated like a Chick-fil-A, where
Mm,
you can buy into the vending machine, and then
mm-hmm.
in the beginning you just getting a cut because they did all the work, and then eventually you can kind of buy them out and then kind of keep that trend going. Just follow they system. I
So
know
do they already
Costco's got
have
a system like that.
Yeah, do they already have like a set location already?
Yeah, it's like they kind of done the groundwork of where they put their stuff at, and then
Okay.
'cause I know my job has like a newsstand type of vending machine area, and you kind of just fill it up as it's needed. Um, so you might buy 5,000. You put $5,000 in that vending machine that year might make 8,000. I don't know, and then over the course of however long you choose to pay it back, the rest is yours. So it's kind of like
Uh,
like anything else. So you buy into something, you buy what you owe back, and you buy them out, then everything else is all yours. I was gonna get into that a couple of years ago, but I forgot what something happened, so I didn't. But that's what I'm gonna try to get into now because I want to get like a couple of them because that's what I want my kids to kind of use to get the stuff they want and need. And when they grow older, they kind of already got an income coming in, so it's really for them. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm still gonna use it for a little bit. If it's really what I think it might be, yeah, I'm gonna use it too. But and that's really what it's for. So like when they get 18, here, man, this is yours. This is some income you get a month. From now on, you ain't got to be in my pocket so much. So
yeah, I mean, I could definitely understand. I had to get my grass cut this weekend, and my son cut my yard for me, and I sent him some money, paid him $20 to cut my grass. Man, you got to pay your own child to cut it.
Hey man, he probably looked at that 20 like, hey man, you can do a little better than that.
He better not say it. Look, because I already took him grocery shopping before I took him back to his dorm. So he better not sit there and say I can do better. Take that $20 and be happy.
Hey, but that's funny though, man. It sound like
go Walmart, go grocery shopping. I'm like, damn.
Sound like my grandfather, like when he was living, everything was paid with $20, no matter what it was. I'm like, man, some of this stuff is worth. Like, hey, man, you got to give up some more money than this, man. $20, I help move your whole house.
Price for Matthew.
Price. Yeah, like man, I helped him move his whole house, man. He paid me $20. I was like, come on, man. I was like $20 don't go as far as you making it out to be, man. Everything, man. I ain't lying. Everything, $20. Like, man. So
that $20 might have been a lot for the OG.
No, man, he was sitting pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? God rest his soul, he was sitting good. That was just his payment, like $20.
You gonna take your $20 Matthew and be happy.
Yeah, that's basically what he told me. And probably looked at me like, you crazy for asking for more. Cause I look at it, he can tell I wasn't happy. I'm just looking at it like, man, this dude. You know, but I wasn't gonna say that, but I'm just like, this dude right here.
So here we go. Auction brought houses that cleared outstanding liens, past mortgage balance, etc. Straight and clear. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, that's why I started. Yeah, it's usually a cut and paste thing. You know, you have to worry about nothing. You go and pay for
I ain't gonna lie.
And do what you need to do.
So this is another question I was gonna ask you. Maybe you know about this. How much is it to just demolish a house? Like, let's just say there's a house on like maybe 4 acres. Let's say that. House is small as probably an 800 square foot house. For real. It's about how big as it is. It ain't that big at all. And it's
shotgun house. Who you gonna put in there, man?
It's been there for a while. That's what I'm saying. Cause I ride past when I go to my brother's house sometimes. It's like a lot of streets I go past, so it's like it's not country life, but it's land life. And the house, it got a hole in it. Yeah, you're right. But it was a hole.
So the most y'all gonna get is 20. Take that 20 and be happy.
Yeah. But it's a hole in the house. Like, so I'm guessing maybe they had roof problems or whatever. So I'm looking at the house as being just demolish it. Can I build a bigger house on the land? Is that like is there a law
as long as you buy the land?
So you could demolish a house. The city won't stop you.
Mm-mm.
How much does it cost to demolish a house?
Oh, that I don't know. I never demolished some house, man.
Okay.
I never done one before. Never inquired about demolishing a house. But No, yeah, you just have to buy the land and go from there.
Okay, because I've been looking at this house for about a year. I'm looking at it like, man, if we just tore the house down, could I just build on it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, it might cost $30 to tear it down, but could I just build a bigger and better house on top of it?
you got to just get some permits and clearance. And yeah, no problem.
Yeah, because I was telling the wife, like, man, I looked at this
But
one.
that's one of those things you don't have to worry about. That whoever your contractor will have to worry about getting the permits and all that. You just got to make sure you own the land that you're gonna build a house on.
Okay. All right.
So,
Well, okay.
I mean, how big of a house you trying to build?
At least 3,200 square feet. Anywhere from.
So Hank was good. You out here trying to give those terrible predictions.
I told you. 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 Oh man.
We not listening. Poppy don't know shit about that. We ain't paying no attention.
Hey, Poppy be right. Much as he be hollering, he be right, man. He be right on a lot of stuff, man. Hey, he was dead right, man. I'm so glad he put that in the chat. Hey, man, Poppy good with me, man.
Oh, man. He ain't paying him no mind. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
Terrible.
But no, yeah, as long as you, depend on what you're trying to build on there, man. I mean, I don't know how big a house you're trying to put on that.
I just told you, like a 3,200 to. How big is my brother?
That's a big house.
Like
that's a big
house. I want a
house.
movie room, man. I want a movie room, man. This is Georgia, man. Is it 5? 5 bedrooms, yeah, 5 bedrooms, and like I'm not gonna see what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna turn the sunroom. The reason I'm thinking about my brother's house, I'm gonna turn the sunroom into a movie room. You know what I'm talking about? You must be looking at the chat, okay? PSA, if you want to.
You want the parlay?
I told you. I told you.
The opposite of what was the 8 picks.
I told you. That's what I tried to do with my bracket. I told you I was gonna pick the total opposite of your team. I picked the one team that I thought. I picked the one team that you probably picked was Kentucky, and I blew it. I should have went with my first thought, man. I told you, man. Poppy smart, man. I like Poppy. Man. Poppy
cricket. I got UConn winning it all, baby. That's who I got. I got UConn.
Well, I'm definitely going with your pick now. Yeah, I'm going with Poppy, man. I ain't going with you. Yeah, I'm going. But no, man. I said. Yeah, okay. But like I said, man, I think I'm gonna go about 30, anywhere from 3,200 to I think his house is. I don't think it's how big it is. I think it's about 3,200. Yeah. See, I'm gonna try to keep it all on one level though. I don't want to have 2 stories.
So you don't want no basement or nothing?
See, Georgia a little funny, man. It's hard to have a basement in Georgia, man.
Why is that?
The way they build this stuff out here, man. I don't know. And I've yet to run into somebody with a basement that's not on a hill.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
I'm not hit with the laws of Georgia.
That's how the South is, man. Unless it's other parts of the South I don't know about, and Georgia I don't know about, but man, this when I first moved out here. I'm used to basements where you got the one window by the stairs, and there's only one way out. But it'd be nice basements downstairs, but the only way you getting out of there is if you go back up those stairs. You ain't going out. You can't go out another way because you underground. But the ones out here, only way you on a basement is if you stay on the hill, or they just made it another level. Like it's almost like you got 3 levels, but they consider the basement. I don't like how they do basements out here.
Yeah, I don't have that problem, man. I got a basement here in Kentucky.
See, you one of them guys, man. You ain't no help, man.
I'm just saying. That's where I'm at now. I'm in my basement.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. So, you got that's what I'd rather have, a basement. But I'm forced to make a tiny house in the back, or a shed house in the back, because I don't have a basement. So that's the price I pay for moving down south, man.
Here we are. What it says? Houses that don't have basements are because they have high water levels underground. So houses are built up and not with basements, like Texas, Georgia, and Louisiana.
So you know what? I see who's the smart one in this relationship. Because you don't know nothing, brother.
Okay, why do I need to keep up with Georgia for?
I'm just saying, man. I come to your channel.
I ain't got no business in Georgia. I ain't got no business in Louisiana. Now I had business in Texas, but we sold that house in Texas, so we no longer have business there.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, man. I came to your channel one day. I saw you talking about house stuff. Like, okay, man, maybe he got a home improvement channel. But I see now, it's like, hey, man, this brother don't care about nobody but his situation. So, I just got to take what I can get from what you're telling me, man. You still cool, but yeah, you something else. Yeah, I'm the brain of our relationship. He is the bully. Yeah, he the bully. Yeah, she said it right. He the bully. Like I said, I saw you trying to bully. I did see what you tried to do though. I was really tired, so I laid it down. I saw you trying to bully E Black. I was like, yeah, he about to do it. But Hamp kept holding you back. I was like, yeah, man, get this sucker. Talking all this blackity black stuff. But like I said, it was a good episode, though. It was cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good one. I thought it was. You had the guys we had up our. It was a lot more stable.
Yeah, y'all wasn't. Y'all that didn't hate each other.
Yeah. There wasn't no animosity between the content creators up there. It was all good. It was a peaceful show. It was a productive show. I give them credit for that. It was a productive show. You know what I'm saying? We had productive dialogue. Even when we disagree, you know what I'm saying? It was still productive. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that, your mom ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You a bum, you a lady, wasn't nothing going on. We just agreed to disagree and we kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? We kept it all the way on up and up.
I think it might have went different if Logic would have been there, though.
You think so?
Not in a negative way, but I think it would have been more more disagreeing, like more provoking the thought. You know what I'm saying? I think because a bunch of people rag on Logic about talking trash, he got a good way of provoking thoughts. It's just because of his raspy voice, people don't always really hear it. But,
well, I think a couple of subjects. You know what I'm saying? I think there was only a couple of subjects we didn't agree on. You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, I think we agreed. I think the one things we didn't agree on was the if you black, could you marry white and still be considered, pro-black or whatever the case may be. That and the thing about the Victim Olympics and saying blaming the white man and all. I think those are probably the only two really subjects that we really disagreed on that show. I mean, for the most part, we kind of agreed. We understood. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things. Yeah. We kind of concede to certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what made it so good. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't everything wasn't kumbaya. That we did have some respectful discourse and disagreements, but it was respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was the thing about it. So.
I know E Black be trying to stir the pot. That's why I was like, I was gonna tell you that. Hey, you should. I think you might get an opportunity to bully him because he like to stir the pot. I know how he is. I done booted him off on plenty of panels trying to shut him up. So I get it. Like, yeah. But I can say he cool too though. Everybody cool for. I really ain't got no real problem with nobody. Other than JP, I don't really like him. But everybody else pretty cool though. But no, like I said, it was a good show though.
This bad. Poppy, you just come over just to take shots at me. That's all you want to do. You ain't shit, Poppy. Last joke. You follow your own famous saying. Leave them at the restaurant when you pick parlays.
Yeah, that's a good
one. Poppy, let me give you one. Go to hell. When I have my picks, they win 90% of the time.
Yeah, you know what? You might be able to pick a decent pick. You stay away from them Bears. You might be able to pick a good pick. I know they mess your parlays up all the time. I know they do.
Nah, I try not. I usually don't mess with the NFLs. I do more so.
NFL is rigged.
Yeah, I don't do the
rigged.
NFL. So I usually don't mess with.
One time I ever hit, man, honestly. Exactly. One time I ever really hit is that first touchdown person. For whatever reason, I can get that right. Like, who gonna get the first touchdown? After that, man, it's a crapshoot, man. Because I know Granville explained how he do it one time. It made a lot of sense. But he did a lot of maneuvering and math with his stuff. And I'm like, man, I ain't thinking like that. So, because him and LL Unc was arguing about it. But he had a nice little science down to what he was talking about. But I couldn't figure what he was talking about.
Yeah. Well, Matthew, I'm a great cut out because I got to get ready for the real pressure.
Oh, okay, yeah, you do go to that show already. Yeah, I got you. All right, man. So I just wanted to stop by. Tonight, want to stop by and hate a little bit, tell you how much I hate the team.
Damn. God damn.
Yeah, I hate the Bears, man. I hate the Bears. Yeah, I don't like them. So,
My man Bad for you is a bona fide hater. And he's admitting that. But the first thing that admit you had the problem is the best thing. Now you know what you need to work on, Matthew.
Hey, I ain't got a problem now. That ain't the problem.
You got a hating problem. Your heart's full of hate, and I'm very disappointed in you.
You know what? All right. You got this one. I'll catch you next time, man.
Hey, I'm going live on Wednesday, man. Definitely tap in. Right on?
All right, man. I'll look at it.
I'm going to catch up with you, brother. Be safe.
All right, man.
Right on. Man, thank you, Matthew, for coming by, man, hanging out with me tonight in the basement. Shout out to that brother, right? Shout out to that brother. And shout out to everybody who came tonight. I appreciate you guys. Make sure before you go, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Please hit the like button. And continue to tap in with me, man. Continue to tap in with me. If y'all hadn't had an opportunity to join the membership, I've posted some great videos up. I didn't do none this week because I went to my spots, went to the couple record spots, didn't find anything. So nothing was purchased, nothing was bought this weekend. So I sat down this week and just relax and chill. But got another record show this weekend coming up though. So I plan on making some purchases. So guess what, guys? I will be posting on the members only videos. I'm sure I'm going to probably go into one of my action figure spots and find something there this time. I know I am. I feel it. We'll see. But I'm definitely going shopping for some new albums. Again, this weekend is going to be a record. I guess I don't know what they want to call it, a record display, a shop, or fair, or whatever the case may be. So we're gonna have one this weekend, and normally, they have couple teams, vendors from the South and the Midwest, from between Indiana and Ohio, all the way to Tennessee, all the way down to West Virginia. So usually those are some of the vendors that usually come up here at this particular event that they have. So I will be there shopping, and hopefully I find some good finds. I like to go diving in the crates, you know what I'm saying? I get my music playing. I like to play music while I'm, going through the records. I don't do a lot of talking. I don't want a lot of people talking to me. Normally they're there getting there and trying to talk to you and hold court and conversation. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm going to search through all the albums and see if I can find some good gems in there, and I do what I do. So, but that's the plan for this weekend. Looking forward to it. Also, there's going to be some other things I'm going to be definitely posting here shortly. We in a process of looking for a new home for the family. So me and my future wife become one. We're going to have a home to stay in, reside in. So looking to do that. So we talking to a realtor tomorrow, having that conversation. So see what's going on with the market. I mean, I know it's rough right now. I ain't lying to you. So we're gonna go see what's going on with this market and have a conversation, and we'll go from there. But those are some of the things I got coming up this week, and looking forward to rocking out with you guys. So definitely stay tuned. Like I said, I will be back on Wednesday. Wednesday gonna be a good topic. I'm not gonna just release it just yet. I'm not gonna release it just. I don't really have a title of what I'm gonna call it, but I do know what I'm gonna talk about. So, guys, please pay attention. Look at the community board. I will definitely be posting here to the next day or so, as well as make sure you pay attention to my other social media between IG, Facebook, Twitter, or X, if that's what you still call it, or just being on the YouTube. I will post it there. So all my Facebook platforms, I will definitely post it, and we're gonna talk about it and have a good time with it. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. It's something that I like to do and get into, so I definitely want to make sure I share that with you guys, and just have fun with it. Have fun with it. But guys, until next time, hit the like button before you go. Make sure you like and subscribe and share it with anybody who you know loves to talk about sports. Poppy said 7.6 interest rate. Good luck. Poppy, I promise you I'm not looking forward to it. But we'll see what they got to say. We're just going to have the conversation and go from there. But with that being said, I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. Stay tuned, because I will be, like I said, simul streaming with the Real Pressures here shortly. But definitely tap in on Wednesday. Looking forward to seeing y'all then. You have a good night.